to be evicted from the Big Brother house is...
Whoa. Something's not right here. Everything's wrong. It's no longer backwards day. This is BBLB. It's day 17 and the time is 6:01.
Oh, that must mean that tonight is Eviction Friday! Oh, feels so much better after that.
Still find it really odd when you do that, but they love it. So last week it was all about the ladies, and tonight it's the turn of the fellas as Ben, Dave, Jovan and Mario are all facing possible eviction. And in about 4.5 hours, one of them will be leaving that house for good.
Oh, so who will be the first to break up Warrenwood's band of brothers? Here to give us her thoughts is celebrity BB1 survivor Vanessa Feltz, everybody!
And someone who knows exactly what our 4 nominees are going through. It's the first evictee of Big Brother 11, the original single lady who wasn't a survivor. It's Rachel! When she did that.
Right, back to last night's show. From flirting to rule breaking, let's take a look at all the highlights.
Think before you act. This is some of the weirdest courting I've ever seen in my life.
3 black, 1 4 black.
Here's 1 4 black, Steve.
Get it to the diary room. Very carefully.
I think I know who he nominated last week.
Who did you get the feeling that he was talking about?
Got the feeling that he was talking about Sunshine.
Today, John James, Shabby, Iffy and Kiva discussed the fact that Ben may well have nominated Sunshine. As a result of these rule breaks, housemates have no longer won the £500 premium shopping budget.
Ben, you really twist things, you really do.
In a conversation with Sunshine, you said...
I might as well say it, because I'm going to be in trouble anyway. I didn't vote for you on last week.
I don't care.
As you have broken the rules, housemates will no longer have hot water until further notice.
Oh, God.
Oh, wasn't a good day for Ben, was it? Poor thing.
Really wasn't. With us now is a woman who knows all about defying Big Brother's rules, which is pretty impressive considering she only spent 4 days in the house. From celeb BB1, it's Vanessa Feltz!
Vanessa Feltz, everybody! Nice to see you, my love.
Happy to see you.
Now, on page 4 of the Big Brother welcome pack, it clearly states, everybody, it clearly states, wherever page 4 is. I don't know where it is. I think, I don't know. Anyway, it clearly states something along the lines that discussing of nominations is forbidden, and yet week after week they continue to do it.
Yes, do you want to know why?
Do not discuss
Shall I
nominations.
tell you why?
It's there, yes.
Because you don't like being told what to do. Because in real life, you don't get Big Brother bossing you
But
around.
them's the rules, Vanessa.
Those are the rules. It's all very well before you go in, but once you're there, you start to think, hang on a minute, I am myself.
But there's
I
no
will do what I
order,
want to
Vanessa.
do.
There's no
Yeah, but you
order.
also think, hey, let me rebel just a little bit. And you also are completely obsessed with nominations. Had they nominated you? Have you nominated them? Are they being dishonest when they're smarming around you? Have they really just stabbed you in the back? You want to know that kind of stuff.
They do it and they get punished, and then and then they do it again. So does Big Brother need to be tougher on them? Do the punishments need to be more severe?
Yeah, Big Brother needs to understand that it will go on. Plus, it's absolutely brilliant watching them trying not to do it. They don't want to discuss nominations, and suddenly they go, look, did you or didn't you? It's that thing. It's going on all the time.
They've been in there now for 2 weeks and 2 days, and the cracks are really starting to appear. It's really starting to get to them. Even Steve today has talked about quitting because of the lack of food.
Steve's going to walk out, maybe, guys.
And he's not a quitter.
No, he's not a quitter.
He's not a quitter. So I feel better about that. I mean, the fact that Steve is so tough and even he's finding it difficult, it is much harder in there than anyone outside can possibly imagine, because you can't even do a wee in peace. You can't go for a walk. You can't phone your mum. You can't read a book.
But they know that. They know what they're getting into.
They imagine that they know it. You imagine that you know it. If you're in there, it's entirely different. You can't even... Yeah, you can't begin to imagine what's... And plus, you can hear the cameras going all the time. So even when you think there's no one looking at you, you know there is. It's horrible.
That's how it works. That's how the Big Brother house works,
but you
Vanessa.
don't know how it's going to feel till you're inside.
What about Shabby? She was one of the main offenders, and yet she kicked right off about you know, meagre rations of food.
Oh, she'll kick off about anything, that one, won't she? She'll do anything to hog the camera. She is an attention seeker. She needs a jolly good smack on the behind, in my opinion.
Right, OK, so Dave is nominated tonight for the second time. He's only been on for 2 weeks.
I think he just sits there. He just looks like a boiled potato. You just wonder, Dave, what is the point of you, mate? What are you going to do when you're going to come to life? He's painted his fingernails.
He rubs the boys up a little bit.
I know, what's he
has laughed us crazily since he went in there.
He's been a bit of a disappointment so far. He's a late bloomer, isn't he?
What about Ben? He's having a real tough time at the moment.
Oh, I feel terribly
Poor
sorry
boy
for
in
him.
there, just knuckling his hair up.
What's he done that's so terrible apart from the hairstyle? What is his crime, I'd like to know? All he did was say she rubbed her hands together or something pretty pretty innocuous,
They're just
really.
turning on him.
I think they should give him a break. I think no one should evict him. He's an interesting bloke.
Yes.
And boy, is he sorry. He doesn't stop apologising.
He always apologises.
Terribly sorry.
Now, that beautiful friendship between Ben, Mario and Dave might be ruined tonight, but does Mario really deserve to be up?
Mario has done nothing wrong. Mario is a tremendous fellow with a lovely spirit, a congenial sort of nature. Of course he doesn't. Shabby should be there and she should be going.
Yeah?
Yes, a travesty. A travesty.
And Jovan's up as well, obviously.
Jovan, see you later, mate. Sayonara, you know.
Really?
Yes. Jovan, a limited dose of Jovan is all anyone can possibly be expected to tolerate, really.
And finally, Vanessa, where are you going to be watching the eviction tonight?
You're
going to be up here?
I shall be snuggled up with my other half, the lovely Ben from Fats and Small.
Oh, lovely.
We shall have a few drinks in, and I will be peeling him a grape. That's what I'm going to do.
Really? That's what you're going to be doing?
Peeling grape.
Lucky boy.
He loves a peel grape.
Give her a big round of applause, Vanessa Clark, everybody. Now, she's not going anywhere, don't worry. With less than 4.5 hours until tonight's eviction show, it's still a 4-horse race. Well, 3 horses and a mole. What are the odds, huh? Come on. On the line with an expert opinion from Paddy Power, it's only Sharon McHugh, everybody.
Hello, guys.
2 first names, cross-gender, Sharon McHugh. That's amazing. Sharon, what are the current odds?
Well, the odds. Well, it looks like Vanessa has it completely right at the moment.
Really?
The sponges totally agree, and it looks like
Not the
Jovan
first
could
time.
be getting the boost.
Yeah.
Good.
And then followed by Ben and then Dave. But Mario looks as safe as houses, so I think we'll definitely be seeing more of Mario.
So have the odds changed much over the last few days?
They have. Well, you know, when Shabby was initially put up for eviction, she was the favourite to go. But, of course, she passed the task, and then we saw Jovan go favourite. But Ben has had a very tough week, and the arguments haven't done him any favours. So
Really?
we've seen his odds come in a little bit.
But you know what? From last week's show, we can't really trust the odds, can we?
George, you can't trust the public. You have to watch tonight's highlight show. That's what will really come down to. And, you know, last week, nobody was expecting Rachel to go. It was an huge, massive shock. Probably one of the biggest shocks we've ever seen in Big Brother. Ever.
Yeah.
So don't rely too heavily on the odds, because we do get it wrong sometimes.
All right, thank you, Sharon. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Remember, there is still time for your vote to make a difference, and these are the numbers to call. To evict Ben, call 090 11 323 001. To evict Dave, call 090 11 323 004. To evict Jovan, call 090 11 323 005. To evict Mario, call 090 11 323 009. Calls cost 50p for BT landline. Other networks may be higher, and mobiles will cost considerably more. 15 pence from each call will be donated to charity. Voting closes later tonight.
So in less than 4.5 hours, those doors there, the Big Brother doors, will open, and the evicted housemate will face the crowds after the break. We'll be talking to a lady who knows exactly what it feels like. Last week's evictee, Rachel.
We're in the middle of a wasp's nest!
Oh, I don't like
We'll
it!
see you in 4. Welcome back to Little Brother at 6:15, and this is the ultimate party weekend. It's the start of Glastonbury, everybody. Andy Murray's flying high at Wimbledon. England are going to spank the Germans on Sunday. But more importantly, tonight is Eviction Friday. and in less than 4.5 hours, we'll be finding out who will be the second person to leave the Big Brother house. But first, Emma is outside with the Big Brother diehards, and she's got some very special prizes to give away.
Oh, yes, I have. Welcome to the Big Brother Big Giveaway! So we've scoured the queue and found some people who've been waiting for over 5 hours. You're here every week as well.
Yeah.
So that's 5 hours every Friday. Wow, that's dedication. Right, this is George and this is Sarah Marie. And to make their eviction night even more special, we've got some money can't buy prizes, and I'm going to be giving away some real memorabilia from inside that Big Brother house. Absolutely amazing. Right, so I'm going to ask you both a series of questions. The first one to give me the correct answer wins the prize. And remember, my word is final, right? Okay. So you've got 1 minute on the clock. Hold your nerve, be steady, and be sure and confident with your answers.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get a minute on the clock. Right, question 1. For 100% authentic housemate loo roll, how many loo rolls do the housemates get through per week? Nearest person gets the answer right.
20.
17.
24. Right, question 2. The incredible scooter that was used in the Save and Replace test, who managed to scoot their way through the padded tunnel, replacing themselves for a nomination this week?
Oh, Shabby.
Well done. Right, question 3. This is for a dirty tea towel that has been used by the housemates.
Oh,
Who announced, I don't eat cooking?
Oh.
Sunshine?
I don't eat cooking.
Oh, John James.
I'm going to give that to you.
Give
Right, question 4. The T-shirt, but this is for the T-shirt worn by Dave in the Wear It or Lose It task. What was the name of the other housemate who wore the T-shirt and became exempt from the task? Pick a housemate. Any housemate.
Shabby.
No.
Iffy.
No.
Jonesby.
Yeah! One more last question, and this is for the scooter. No, this is for the mouse costume worn by Shelly. Right, so who won the Hickory Dickory Dock task? Who won it?
Oh, God.
It's a man. A boy, a man in the house. Huh?
Nathan?
No.
Dave.
Yeah! Well done, George.
Oh, great.
You're amazing. Maybe not a
thanks.
die-hard fan,
No,
though, since you know some of the
yeah.
answers. Right, so you've won this very sweaty
Great.
mouse costume as worn by Shabby. Now go and get changed, because we're going to be looking out for you in the crowd later on.
Oh, God.
Find out exactly what thrills and spills the last 6 days have held for the ex-housemate Rachel. But first, here's George with the news from the last 24 hours.
So, at 5:11 p.m. yesterday, housemates got themselves in a sticky situation with a task to see whether they could attach themselves to a vertical wall. Watch this tape.
I can't do it, I'm sorry.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Oh, for God's sake, just get him out then.
So another task where I spent hours doing something that means nothing. This is the third task, you realise that?
It's the mummy.
Oh, a very unimpressed Iffy there. Now, not only has Big Brother proved through the years to be an insightful and entertaining examination of human interaction through a sociological and demographic perspective, but it's also great at teaching housemates words of more than one syllable, as proved by Corin in the dining room yesterday at 10:07 p.m.
Controversial argument. I love it. I love the words now that I come out of an air. How meant that controversial.
Could you put the new words that you've learnt into a sentence for Big Brother?
We didn't get into any controversy, and there was no confrontational arguments. But forthright, I could see something happening in the near future.
Oh, I give it up. And summer loving seems to have arrived at the Big Brother house, guys, last night as flirtatious behaviour grew stronger between two housemates.
You fancy me, don't you?
Do you, Sunshine?
Do I?
I love Kiva gets in with the cheeky every time.
I did last week, but now I've got to know him better, I don't.
Right.
Did you?
Did you really? Did you really, Sunshine?
It was just before you started opening your mouth.
Watch this space, guys. That's it for now, but head on to the website channel4.com/Big Brother for all the latest breaking news, plus all of this.
For all the latest news, gossip, videos and features, head over to the Big Brother website, channel4.com/Big Brother, where you can find all this and more.
So remember to get on the website during tonight's eviction show and you can chat live to other BB fans. How much fun is that? And we've also got some more breaking news just coming. We found out that our official BB Facebook page now has over 100,000 fans, everybody. Well done, guys. Can you believe it? Huh? It was only a week ago that the nation picked up their phones and voted our very own budget Beyonce as the first person to be evicted from the house. Now, though, it's time to find out exactly what it's like to have lived the last 6 days as an international superstar. It's Rachel, everybody. Hello, my love. How you doing? You all right? You good? Now, Rachel has just come straight from Radio 1. How was it?
It was really good fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, they looked after me.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were you hanging out with down there?
I was hanging out with Max and Nesta from One Extra. So
very good, very good. Now, when you were in the house, you said your ambition was to do some of the lads' mags.
Yeah.
Have you fulfilled that ambition?
Yeah, I have.
Really?
Yeah, loads of fun.
I tell you what. We wanted to show the pictures, but they were a little too racy for this time of night. Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't show them to you. They look great, though. Now, earlier was it? No, this week it was your arch nemesis JJ. He's only gone and said he wants to pose in his underpants.
What a hypocrite!
What is that all about? Huh?
That was a shock. I can't believe it.
Vanessa's perked up a little bit though.
No, I don't know though.
Is that something you'd like to see?
No, I used to think he was a looker, but he doesn't stop moaning. He's so serious. He takes himself unbelievably serious. I prefer to see him with a bag over his head, frankly, than in his big
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, last question for you, my love. Who do you want to go tonight?
Obviously, I'd like Dave to go because
of
that's
what
the
he
reason.
did to me.
Yeah, I can't let it go.
Yeah. And if it's not him?
If it's not him, I'm being selfish now, I'd love to see Jovan. So if he gets evicted, I can't wait to meet up with him.
Really?
But I really don't want him to go.
Right, OK. Vanessa?
I don't know what she sees in Jovan, quite frankly. I'd like to see him go. I hope you do hang out with him later tonight. I think could do us all a big favour. Get rid.
Oh, he's lovely, really.
All right, guys, give her a big round of applause. Rachel, everybody, and Vanessa, of course. With another person soon to be evicted, Rachel has been pondering her future. So here at BBLB, we decided to lend her a helping hand. We roped in BB9's muscly mystic Lisa, you know, the one who's always banging on about aliens and her predictive powers in the house, to reveal Rachel's destiny child.
Hello, bootylicious baby. I knew you was coming today.
I need some answers, Lisa.
Right then, Rachel, let's reveal the ball. Woo! That's just your spirit coming out. You've arrived in an oyster today in the spirit world. This means the world's your oyster.
How long do you think my 15 minutes of fame will last, Lisa?
15 minutes of fame, you're going to have a lifetime of fame and fortune. It's your destiny. Destiny, nothing can stop destiny.
Thank you.
Turquoise, that's a really good colour for you.
Wow, I'll look out for it.
Oh, John. What? John James.
Huh?
Oh, he's coming through. John James is the past. He's a thing of the past. I've got a very, very tall, dark, handsome man here. And you're going to meet him quite soon, but you have a choice. You have choices to make. There's going to be two. Do you believe this?
I do believe, Lisa. Thank you.
And do you believe in UFOs and aliens?
I have an open mind.
Great, because they do exist as well.
Amazing. Do you believe, Rachel?
I am a believer.
Do you believe in aliens, Rachel?
I believe in aliens.
I think we all do. Now, she's a crank. Emma's nipped off to a lovely crank, though, all the same. Emma's nipped off to meet some people who know all of our nominees' deepest, darkest secrets. Emma, who are you with?
George, I'm here with all of my nominees, friends and family. Tonight, their loved ones face the ultimate judgment, the public vote. Dun, dun, dun. It's going to be messy, and they're going to need their wits about them to survive the onslaught. But here at BBLB, we're giving them one last chance to defend their loved ones against the harshest criticisms. The viewers comment. So, Sammy, you are Ben's friend.
I am,
So
yes.
we've had a message come in from Teresa, who's yeah, you need this. Who says Ben is definitely watchable, but needs to stop wallowing and apologising, as that makes him look drippy.
He's not drippy at all. I completely disagree with that. Ben's a very strong character, and you're misinterpreting honour and honourable behaviour for that. Sorry. No.
Okay. Right. This is Pat. Pat, you're Dave's mum.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we've had a message from Connor who says Dave is seriously deluded and has a massive superiority complex. What do you think about that?
Well, that's only one person's opinion. As
Yep.
far as I'm concerned, David's committed to his beliefs, and I love and respect him for that.
Okay. Jerry, you're Mario's friend. You're back again. I can't believe it. Right. Sheila has sent a message in saying Mario's gone down in her estimations for throwing the hissy fit because he feels that he's entitled to say more than anyone else as he was the mole. What do you reckon?
I think he was just showing his frustrations, really. He's done a lot of hard work. He's done everything that they wanted him to do.
Yeah.
He didn't get voted, and now he's in the, now he's in the bad
Okay,
position,
I've got to get Travis in very quickly.
Yes. And someone else is clearly related to Jovan. 1,000,000%. He's getting a lot of stick. Anne-Marie's coming saying, I'm sick of Jovan behaving like a child. Let's get him out. What do you make of that?
I'm saying poppycock, yeah? Jovan for president. He's going to win. Forget tonight. There you go.
Guys, who do we think's going to go tonight? Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Mixed reviews. Mixed, very mixed. That's all we've got time for. Remember to tune into Channel 4 tonight at 9 o'clock, where you can find who will be the second person to leave the Big Brother house.
And they'll be joining us on T4 Sunday at 12:20. Plus, we've got Hollyoaks heroes Matt Littler and Darren Jeffries, Celeb BB's favourite bass act,